I'm Kim from Daisy Cakes, and I'm going to be heading down to the South Beach Wine and Food Festival in the next couple of weeks. And one of the events I'm participating in is Meatopia. It's hosted by my friend Michael Symon. Well, I couldn't think of a better recipe that I might want to serve than pork rind crusted cheesecake, perfect for a Meatopia event. What you do is 2 bags of pork rinds that you want to puree them real good in your food processor till they're really a coarse grind. To that, you're going to add a 1/3 cup of sugar and a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Just kind of mix that in till it's well combined. And to this, you're going to add 2 eggs and a 1/4 cup of half butter, half bacon grease. This is going to bring all this together very nicely. Don't ever mix it. You just want it combined until it's wet. Then you're going to spread this out in your pan, which you don't need to see me do. And you're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. Your end result for your crust is going to be this, right over here. We're going to be serving about 2,000 delicious slices of this cheesecake at the event, so come on down, and if you can't be there, you can make one yourself. The recipe is going to be on my website. So picking up where we left off, this is our crust of our pork rind crust that is cooled completely after baking in the 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I went ahead and mixed up our cheesecake batter, and this is 4 8-ounce cream cheeses at room temperature. That's very important. 4 eggs, they need to be at room temperature too. To do that, you can leave them in a bowl of some warm water for just a few minutes while you're creaming your cream cheese. Then you're going to add a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of vanilla. Now this is a pretty plain and basic cheesecake recipe, but what's so good about it is the bells and whistles are going to come from your crust, your moonshine caramel sauce, and that delicious bacon toffee that's going to go on top. So just put this out in your sheet pan. Get all the goodie out of there. Spread this out. If you don't have one of these offset spatulas, I highly recommend it. It's a great tool to have in the kitchen. Not just for icing cakes, but for spreading things too. That nice creamy blob, and it tastes absolutely delicious raw even. So this is going to also go in a 350-degree oven on a middle rack, and you're going to bake it for 30 to 40 minutes. So make sure you check it after 30, and then add a little bit more time to it until it's this beautiful golden brown color. And then what it's going to look like is right here. That is a beautiful thing. Let that cool completely, and then you can refrigerate it or even freeze it. It freezes beautifully, and then you're ready to go onto your caramel sauce and your moonshine caramel sauce and your bacon toffee.